Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Many of you guys are probably really worried because the market has crashed in the crypto world. Now let's have a look at why this has happened, whether this is going to be sustained, and if a lot of this news is just FUD. So looking at the market, we're seeing that pretty much Bitcoin dropped 13.7% and it's down around 31% in the 7-day charts. Ethereum is down 21%, BNB 24%, and Cardano is down 22%. And we're pretty much seeing most of them in the red. In fact, pretty much all of them except Polygon, which I will be making a separate video on. Now, what has happened that has caused this? It's been a combination of a lot of things. It's been a fact that Elon Musk tweets, that's obviously we talked about in my previous video, but we had new news about China, which has been completely exaggerated regarding what the news even was. So let's have a quick look at that. So we can see in this article, which says, no, China didn't just ban cryptos. Again, here's what really happened. So it was a lot of media news that people thought that they had completely banned cryptos, but actually individuals are able to hold crypto assets. That's all fine. What they have banned is they've said that financial institutions and payment companies cannot basically offer their client services relating to cryptocurrencies, such as registration, trading, clearing, and settlement. And we can also see that it says in this article that China bans finance firms from servicing crypto transactions. Now, many people thought that they had banned cryptos altogether. Obviously, the market has had such a sensitive reaction to this news when, in actual fact, it's only banned financial institutions and payment companies from providing these services. So here it says that China has banned crypto exchanges and initial coin offerings, but has not barred individuals from holding cryptocurrencies. Now, this is what's key here, you guys. So, not a lot of it was FUD news, and we can see that, it says that they're just basically concerned about the speculative trading side and that sort of thing. I believe this dip is temporary. I personally am holding on to my coins and tokens. I'm not panic selling. Actually, what they did say about the people who have been panic selling is that it's been a lot of new time investors in the crypto market who are not necessarily used to these crazy upswings that we see and downswings. Well, in this case, downswing. So we can see that on this article that it says that Bitcoin short-term holders lose their supplies to long-term holders in panic selling. So this is what happens when you panic sell, you guys, when the market goes down. Generally, right now, we are still in a bull market. There is a lot of sentiment. Yes, I do believe we could be approaching bubble territory, but I don't think we're there yet. We saw this happen in 2018 when some regulation about China banning cryptos in some way had seen an initial drop. But then after that initial correction, we saw it rally after that, which I'll show you in the price charts later. So and they said that Bitcoin has been showing weakness as per on-chain metrics with Monday's price crash. So we saw a further crash after we got the China news. So one thing that's very key and something I really stand by in my channel as well, I've always said investing is for the long term, but it says here, Warren Buffett rightly says, money in the market moves from the impatient to the patient. I remember when I had bought a lot of my crypto holdings around last year, around August, September 2020, when prices were a lot lower. And in our way to the upside that we're seeing right now, there were so many dips along the way, corrections similar to this on news that would happen that was just FUD. But really, it was just people panic selling, getting out, when in fact, this potentially is a market opportunity. Seeing the dip is a market opportunity. You're seeing coins at such huge discounts across the board. I mean, we saw Cardano reach an all-time high of $2.5, and now it's around 1.53 as I last checked. So we are seeing these huge corrections, but these are chances to buy in, especially if you believe in the long-term value of cryptocurrencies. Now, moving on from here, and by the way, I'm sorry I'm speaking so fast. I'm just trying to get in as much information as possible and not make the video too long for you guys. So here we can see that this tweet by Dilution Proof said that the Bitcoin dip in 4 charts. Most of the on-chain volume came from short-term holders that ended up capitulating at a loss. Basically, people just selling their things at a loss when they buy in and then they see, oh my gosh, my recent new investment has gone down by 30-40% or something, and panicking, saying they don't want to lose the rest rather than riding it out. As we know, HODL. And meanwhile, long-term holders and miners are stacking sats at an increasing pace, clearly buying the dip. So we can see that in this graph that during this dip, long-term holders just hodled as particularly short-term holders that were shaken out of their positions. So declining average coin dormancy. So the orange line is the average coin dormancy, and dormancy is the average number of days destroyed per coin transacted in any given day. And it's basically destruction over volume. So basically, the destruction equals the total number of coin days destroyed, and the volume equals the total number of coins transacted through the blockchain. So it basically describes the average number of days each coin transacted remained dormant or unmoved. Then we can see that the average coin dormancy fell. Lark Davis said in his tweet that over the next 24 hours, more and more reports will come out that whales and institutions loaded up heavy on this dip. They know how the game is played. So this is exactly it, you guys. People join, they panic, they start selling, and then the whales come in and the price goes back up, and people are saying, the people that opted out, the short-term people selling, are like, what did we do? And then they try and buy back in at a high, and then they get burnt again, and the cycle continues. It's really, really sad, to be honest. So we can also see this article on Cointelegraph, 1.1 million noobs panic sell, but Bitcoin hodlers, so basically, so heavy selling was in response to what I mentioned earlier about Elon Musk's tweets that Tesla may soon sell its BTC. That saw Bitcoin's price fall. And we can also see that a total of 1.1 million addresses have spent all coins they held during this correction, again providing evidence that panic selling is currently happening. So that's what's happening, guys. I believe that this is a temporary panic sell, because the thing is, institutions are involved. It's too big right now for people to just liquidate every single thing and it to crash completely right now. I think we still have some room to run in this bull run. But in good news, as what Lark Davis said, that in the next 24 hours, we're going to see more and more news on whales and institutions loading up on cryptos. So we can see that actually Ark Investment tips 20 million into Grayscale Ethereum Trust, because Ethereum is at such a discount right now. It says that Ark's Q1 SEC report revealed holdings of 639,069 shares in Grayscale's Ethereum Trust worth more than 20 million. And this was 10 hours ago, this article. So basically this is a bullish sign by the Ethereum and DeFi proponents. So a lot of traders that got liquidated by very leveraged positions or trading positions which their stop losses or their margin calls couldn't handle, it says that the crash triggered massive liquidations. According to the latest liquidation data published by crypto analytics firms Bybit.com, nearly 1.5 billion worth of long crypto positions got liquidated in the last 24 hours. So that's why we saw the crash as well, because some positions just got liquidated, so people couldn't do much there. Bitcoin accounted for liquidation of approximately 800 million worth of long positions. Ethereum came at second spot with the liquidation of over 350 million worth of long positions. The largest single liquidation of Ethereum happened on Bybit crypto exchange with a total value of over $12 million. Just overall, the panic selling, the liquidations, it's a correction. But I really do think, you guys, that this sort of correction is very healthy. We were seeing some absolutely crazy rallies that were happening, especially with Cardano, which, yes, I'm super bullish on, but we were seeing some crazy rallies to the point that it was getting to a point of irrational exuberance. People were just buying and thinking, I even was getting friends telling me I'm buying this, that, and it was going up, and I was like, well, the prices are so high right now. There's going to be a crash and they will get hurt. Well, not in the long term, but when they are new, it's obviously not good to see prices crashing when you're not used to the whole crypto volatility, so that's something I just wanted to make it clear, that it's important to not panic sell, especially when we are in a clear bull market, especially if you believe in the long-term value of cryptocurrencies. So guys, the crashes like this have happened. In fact, even in the 2018 bull market here, we saw there was a crash, and it was due to some regulation about China banning cryptos around that time. I don't exactly remember the details of what they banned, but we saw that, but we still saw the chart go back up. And as we know, the rest of the alts tend to follow what Bitcoin does. And right now, since Bitcoin has crashed so much so that we've seen a huge correction. However, I do believe that this is a good chance to buy the dip, especially if you are investing in the point of cryptocurrencies for the long term. So So time to not panic, you guys. I mean, yes, it doesn't look great to see that number in your portfolio. Naturally, I mean, I hate seeing that, but I know it's a normal thing. I know it's something that we have to deal with, and that's just the nature of these markets. So if we look at Cardano, actually Cardano had a crash. We saw it had recently had its new all-time high, and now it's currently crashed to, where are we at? We're at 1.48. That is very low. It's gone down since I started the video. But nothing to really worry about. We did have some good Cardano news come out. Cardano ERC20 converter nears testnet phase, which basically means that what projects that may have launched on the Ethereum blockchain can be converted to launch on the Cardano blockchain, which is an essential piece of technology that I think will help Cardano immensely. The IOHK executive also stated that ERC20 conversion tool was an important part of efforts to leverage Cardano's value proposition over Ethereum in terms of parameters such as scalability and transaction costs. This is great stuff. So again, I think a lot of the news we've seen, especially with regards to China banning cryptocurrencies, has been FUD. So I would say nothing to worry about. Just keep hodling, guys. At least I am. Also remember, this is not financial advice. Do what you believe is right for you and your portfolio. And this is just my personal opinion. Do your own research as well. So guys, thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I am so grateful for reaching 4,000 subscribers. I'm really, really excited about that. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It would really help push my videos out so more people get to see it and I can continue making free content for you guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification for this time-sensitive information. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!